the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi, and welcome to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast for Capricorn for the month of March and the Piscean season. And for this Capricorn, I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled all the 3 decks that I'll be using today. Alright, so for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. How this works is I simply let the cards fall into place and we talk about the different messages that are coming across, okay? And with that, we will also be touching upon some of the astrology for you. And with that being said, Queen of Cups is your first card out, Capricorn. There is a very interesting play with 2 particular elements during this season. And that is, of course, Earth. We have a lot of planetary placement in your sign, Capricorn, as well as water. So that beautiful blend will hopefully be an inspiring one for you, as well as really rewarding in some way or another. So what is the Queen of Cups saying? Well, for those of you who are perhaps looking for some sort of guidance or a creative break of some sort, if you had any blockage whatsoever, for example, a writer's block, a Queen of Cups is your card which tells you to dive deep within your intuition. The best way to find answers is within yourself. And for that, what you can do is perhaps try meditation if you have not before. Try quietening your mind. One way to approach this is, sitting down with yourself in the morning and whatever question you may have, like the biggest question in your mind, write it down on a piece of paper, put it aside, and as you begin this meditation, really just quiet your mind and empty all your thoughts out, perhaps by chanting something. I usually recommend Om. That's the perfect way to go about things, and it just, really clears up the energy in a way that is remarkable. And then, by the end of your meditation, you might just find the answer that you're looking for. Try it. And for others of you, Queen of Cups can also be representing someone in your life. Could be a water sign. This is also a very feminine figure that is present perhaps in your life. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And if that's the case, this is just about knowing that they are there for you. They're coming up in your reading, but they're coming up in a really beautiful, peaceful way to make things better. Alright, they're showing support, it feels, and it's just a very light-hearted kind of a feeling here that is opening and revealing in a way, especially if you've been having any emotional baggage that you may have been carrying forward. This is the time to be kind of releasing it, and perhaps that's why that topic of meditation is what we kind of started off with. 8 of Cups is predicting a little bit of an emotional roller coaster up ahead, just because of the way the events might kind of unfold for you. It is Piscean season, and they are pretty wild with their emotions, right? They can just be really happy or really sad in the next moment, and they take you for a ride. And that's kind of what the season might do for you as well. So just be kind of aware of that. But guess what? The good news here is that the Knight of Wands is suggesting that these emotions are going to help you power through any situation. No matter how difficult it is, no matter how stressful it gets, these emotions are actually helping drive you forward. They are giving you momentum. They are helping you actually pace through any difficult times or struggle. And the Knight of Wands is someone who has this lovely sparkle in their eyes. They want to chase down their dreams. They want to make their vision a reality. And what these emotions are doing for you is just that. They're making way, opening the path for you in a way that you feel that enthusiasm. You feel ready to make those things happen, to chase it down. This is the time to listen to your heart, listen to your soul. What does it want? Do you have a dream? This is the time. talk about dreams, this is the time to make that dream a reality, Capricorn. Why am I saying that? Look at the wonderful Nine of Cups falling into place. That's your card that's saying your dreams and your wishes are being heard. And not just that, but that they're being answered. So this Eight of Cups, because of this emotional turn that is happening here for you, Capricorn, what this is doing is driving you forward. And as you drive forward, as you take action, because there is the opening for that as well, right here, we have your dreams becoming reality. Really. So be careful what you wish for. Once again, I love it when these messages come out for you, Capricorn. It's just so exciting because you're one of those really, you know, hardworking signs, and it's so much fun to see you succeed, you know. Like that smile on your face is just so worth it, right? Even when you look at yourself in the mirror and you know, like, whatever you did, oh my God, your hard work is paying off, and that's what we're seeing. The struggle, whatever you've been through, it's getting better, right? And I love that momentum, the energy. If you were lacking, it's here. The creative vision, if you were lacking, it is here. And it's moving you forward. Just absolutely perfect. What else do we have here? We have the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, Judgment, interesting, and two more. So, Two of Pentacles and the World card. So what are the cards taking us towards? They are reminding us of the cups and of course earth, right? We have water and earth. And the Five of Pentacles indicates that there might be a time period where you may feel as though the finances can get a little bit better. So yes, it might be a little bit tight. Your budgeting might be a little bit tight. So just be careful as to where you're spending money, how much is going where, you know, just be a bit more mindful because it's going to get a little bit tight. But as a result of that, it looks like Queen of Swords is asking you to perhaps speak your mind. If you know where this money is going, you know, for example, if you own a business and you feel like there's loss or perhaps not enough gain in, like, not enough revenue as you were expecting, Queen of Swords is suggesting that really just speak your mind, speak your soul. You know, do not be afraid to voice your opinion because people need to hear it, and now is the perfect time to do so. Even if you're not ready, if you don't have the numbers kind of finalized or the research is not yet complete, you can say, this is still the time for you to talk about this. The Judgment card is drawing upon that important piece of information that needs to be relayed to everyone else, right? It's time to speak up. It's time to let yourself be heard, right? It's going to be very impactful and helpful for the rest of the people also dealing with whatever that loss might be. It's going to help things get better. And as a result of this, the stress right here, Two of Pentacles here is suggesting that prioritization is key. So where do you actually need to spend the money, right? Just kind of touching base on that once again. There's also tax season. There's also this kind of demand on looking at your finances again and just analyzing them in a way that you can secure your future, you know. So it's just that kind of time here. All right. And of course we have the World card. So all in all, like, things are coming together, right? The World card is your predictor of an ending of some sort. So now that the season is coming to an end, it will also be very revealing in nature because there is this brand new opening. Like I mentioned, there's creative flow of energy right there for you. There's also direction for you, and things are getting better. Now, let's touch base with astrology. So 8th and 9th of March, that's the time period where Sun in Pisces is sextiling with Saturn in your sign. So the blending of creativity that Pisces brings to this reading, and that really being captured with your energy as well. Saturn in Capricorn means force. Saturn in your sign means direction. You are really able to take the best of both worlds and turn it into this powerful new start for yourself, and whichever direction you wish to take, The World card is giving you the energy to really follow through with it, to make that decision, and for that decision to be a powerful one for you. The World card indicates a relentless approach to your idea. It is also indicating a successful completion of something, and as a result of that, the birth of something new. Promises of a wonderful new beginning. For those who were perhaps waiting for results, it is definitely saying you'll get better than expected results. And you know, the interesting part is the World card is actually representative of the planet Saturn as well. And because of its placement in your sign this month, especially for example 14th of March, we have Mars in Taurus trining with Saturn in Capricorn. That's that time period again, just to be careful. But the day before, there might be an easier period for you. So if you're trying to make a decision, for example, just do it before or do it after the 15th of March. Why? Pisces is, the Sun in Pisces is sextiling with Pluto in Capricorn, so in your sign, so that's a good time for you, in particular Capricorn. And after that, around the 16th of March, we have Mercury in Pisces sextiling with Pluto in your sign. So that's your opening, that's your space, that's what you can utilize as you move forward. All right? Now, under the deck cards here for you, we have the King of Wands. So the power is in your decision. So that Judgment card is going to prove to be the most impactful for you for March. Also notice how in your general reading we have only 2 major arcana cards, but these 2 cards are emphasizing the importance of a decision as well as direction, because that direction is taking you into your future. Whatever you're wanting, make sure that you focus your energy on that and that only, nothing else. So King of Wands, direction, Justice, the Empress. Justice makes me think about the full moon we have coming up. Around 20th of March, this full moon will be in Libra, which is what this card represents. And that will be really giving you power as well, perhaps to make a decision. That's a really good time to focus in and really just call the shots. Like, that's great. That's great. It's going to be something that's in your heart, something you want. You're going to be able to think really straight, especially if you were struggling, right? Then that's a great time to have that clarity with you. It's going to be in your favor. You're going to be able to balance things out, balance the thoughts out, and take care of things as they need taken care of. Once again, 7 of Cups and the Sun card with that dreamy energy. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings, Capricorn. Love it. Wonderful. Promises of the future, promises of what is to come. It is under the deck. That means it's not here yet, perhaps for some of you, but it will come. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Enchanted Map Oracle cards and see which energy, like the general energy for your reading, okay? Tie in the messages here for you. Sacred Pool takes us back to the first thing we talked about, right? Sacred Pool is your card of meditation, which allows you to create for yourself that space that you may require in order to find the peace, the calm, the inspiration, and in essence, direction towards your goals, right? And a successful outcome. That is what the card is drawing upon. Use this beautiful magical time of the Piscean season to your advantage by giving yourself time off when need be and just diving into the sacred pool. What is it saying? What are you hearing? What are the messages, right? Let's go ahead and move forward with the Magical Times Empowerment cards. These cards do come with a set of affirmations, and perhaps what you can do, in fact, is use whichever card comes into place for you during the sacred pool. When you create that space, meditation, and that perfect environment to blend the energies and release stress. and allow for answers to kind of come in. Elegance. I also mentioned the chant Om initially, and this kind of touches back with that. Why? Because this color purple takes us back to your chakras in your body. For those of you who are aware of what chakras are, they're basically an energetic space in your body. And this one in particular is your 6th chakra, also called your 3rd eye. In Sanskrit, it is the word ajna, and it is about what you're wanting. It's about what you're wanting. It is about commands that you put into place, and the best way to get yourself in tune with this chakra is by chanting Om. And I love how the reading is tying that together here for you as well. So being able to connect with that, being able to connect with your visions, that's what the Queen of Cups was about. Allowing yourself to dream up your future, paying attention to what your dreams might be saying. It is that time to be having lucid dreams, you know, Piscean season and all. So just being open to that, letting your 3rd eye being open to receiving and then conveying the messages to you. If you need any assistance with that, I also offer chakra healing and cleansing services if you're interested. So you can take a look at my website for details, okay? Now, on the bottom of the card, it says here, it is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus wanting to bloom. Be the swan on the water and glide. Let's go ahead and also read the affirmations out. And like I mentioned, if you do create that kind of sacred pool for yourself, that meditative space, you can always use the affirmations during that time to set the tune, set the frequency for yourself, and glide. Alright, so elegance. Today I will give thanks for the miracle that is me. For I, who was once an ugly duckling, have become something more. I will see the beauty in myself, others, and nature, even when things are not perfect. I know that what I become depends on what I've overcome. I will find my rhythm, glide on the waves, and I will be a swan. So pretty. Alright, Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I hope this reading resonated in one way or another and perhaps has helped you kind of figure out how to deal with the energies that are making their way to you. For those of you interested in a personal reading, I encourage you to check out my website for information, or maybe email me if you need any clarification of some sort, okay? Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, have a wonderful month.
Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.